So have you ever been really, really angry? Imagine yourself, you are driving down a Nairobi hectic streets. You're minding your business, everything is going smoothly, and then our matatu drivers, they just jerk you at that point in time when you just see your car is flipping over, and when you're just about to um, roll down your window to hoot at them and tell them, you know what, keep at your lane. You just hear yourself being hurled at all manner of insults. I know that feeling. You are the one on the right, but apparently, our drivers, for those who are not Kenyans, our public transport drivers will have a tendency to insult you all manner of insults. Or just imagine yourself, you are waiting at a reception area, and you have told the secretary numerous times that, you know what, I need to see the CEO, I have a meeting. But for some strange reason, this day this lady decides that, you know what, I will exercise my authority on you, and you will wait and sit down in your place. This is the moment when those anger issues start to boil up. You can just feel your blood boiling, you can feel your temples are popping, you can just feel everything and anything that was within you starting to rise up. And it's in these moments when, coincidentally, your inner voices, those inner voices that we have, they start becoming your cheering squad. How dare she? How dare she have the audacity to keep me waiting here? Does she know who I am? First check, pride begins to rise. Does she know that I have so many other things that I can be doing with my time other than being kept at a reception area? Or does this matatu driver really, really, really honestly, at this moment in time, have the audacity to insult me? Does he know that I have uncles, aunties, at who are senior police officers in this place, and they can be arrested? I always laugh because, as in, the amount of cheering squad that you will hear from within you, that makes your blood begin to boil. It just starts boiling and boiling and boiling, and this is the moment you're just about to explode, and you're about to give everyone a piece of your mind. And this is just not out there, it can be in your home, it can be in the place of church. You have just been told by the usher to sit at a place you are not comfortable. You know that spot that is your favorite corner in church, and you're being told to go sit at the front, where you clearly, it's like the wave in that section of church just doesn't bring in the word, and you are told to move. And in this moment, this is how I want you to note and see if actually you are putting your Christian principles in practice. So you have heard from your the sources of your triggers. You have had your cheering squad members cheer you on all the numerous issues and reasons why you're justified to get angry. But please remember that there's a third character at play in this story. And all this time, this character has been trying to speak, but cheering squad manenos and people's called pride are not giving you a chance and time to articulate your reason. So, this person or this voice is called wisdom. Wisdom is not going to shout out as loud as team cheering squad. They are going to be seated in their silent corner, waiting for you to give her the moment to speak. It's so funny. The Bible always addresses wisdom as a her, and she will speak, begin, and if you give her the time of day, she'll start speaking. She'll just tell you, okay, this matatu driver has wronged you. Yes. Is it worth also yourself starting to hurl insults at this matatu driver? Like, is it honestly worth all the fluff? So you hurl insults, the matatu driver pushes you to the corner, you get your car scratched, you end up having to waste 10 hours on the road because you know our police officers will come on the scene of the crime and ask you for a bribe. And then you think about all the places, all the people who will come and hold onto that conversation and add more insults to your situation. Yes, wisdom is trying to narrate to you how this situation is going to turn out. Or, for example, you are there and you just storm to the secretary and you tell her, you know what, you need to know who I am. I have important hours. And just in the middle of that interaction, wisdom tells you, imagine the CEO walks in. Imagine a network that you've been trying to connect finds you shouting at the secretary. What if the secretary is actually saving you time because the CEO is just not in the mood for hearing your new sales presentation? So sometimes we feel and we end up feeling like, you know what, I've been wounded, I've been hurt, but when wisdom actually allows, when you give wisdom the opportunity to speak in your heart, and it hears and you hear the reasons of pride, the reasons of anger, the reasons of wisdom, and you weigh them out, both of them, then you will find out, as this scripture in Proverbs 11 says, sorry, I had written it down. The prudent considers well his steps. Actually, it's not considered well his steps. It's Proverbs yes, Proverbs blah 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 blah. It says that, you know what, the wise a wise man, discretion makes a man's anger. Discretion makes a man slow to anger, and it's to his glory to overlook a matter. And that's my encouragement for you this day. Wisdom in you will make you slow to anger. Wisdom in you will make you slow to anger, and it is a glory to overlook a matter. It is to your glory to overlook that matter to driver. It is to your glory to overlook that secretary, and in the process, you might actually be set free, and that situation will turn around. Just think about the numerous situations where we walked away, when we've had stories of people who just had to have an altercation in traffic. You've been hit, you come out, all of a sudden guns are drawn out, swords are drawn out, and you know what, a fight, a stab ends up being something so small. Why? Because pride just was cheering you on in every situation, rather than you actually listening to wisdom. Wisdom is, you know what, today is not the day. My peace is not going to be robbed away from me. I'm not going to allow myself to be hijacked of this situation. I'm not going to let my peace be stolen. I'm not going to let my joy be taken away. I'm not going to let my mercy, grace be robbed away from me because of this situation. My destiny is waiting for me, and I have no time to deal with these triggers. Actually, they're called anger triggers. So please note your anger triggers, learn them, and when you're triggered, because the Bible doesn't say these triggers won't come your way, but when they do, allow wisdom to speak. Give her the opportunity rather than giving pride and your cheering squad. Cheering squad could be rage, could be other issues. Just learn to give wisdom a chance, and you know what, your anger will begin to slow down. Have a wonderful day, and that's my